every day we be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow, and you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow, and you gon' hear us on the radio. When I'm spitting on.
What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of the 10-Yard Fight. This is volume 13, part 5, and today we're going to just cover going against the cover 2. Everyone seems like they can get into cover 2, and we've seen the same thing every time. They think they can get in cover 2 and get a stop because what we do is we play safe. We play conservative. We take shots when they're necessary. Unlike these guys, it's the first play of the game. What you doing 4 verticals for? What are you doing? Why do you have to be so much in a hurry, man? So yeah, this is a live example of how I set my audible since I haven't shown that yet, and you have to waste one time out at least. Yep, that's how we do it every game. I have to set this thing up, and if I don't have that stuff set up, it's like driving a car with no seatbelt, no oil in the car, no gas, and you're just low on fuel. So yeah, I have to get my. This is an expedition. This is a drive. So you have to get those things ready, man, because an audible has to be called on the go, and when it's time, it is time. Compared to what the defense does. So that's how we do it with that. And as you see him going against the Buffalo Bills this time, this is the first drive of the game. This is a loaded defense. They're fast, they're smart, they're physical. So any user playing with them should have a lot of weapons and a lot of good things coming to them if you use it right. You know. Um, Here we go, just running the ball. Just running the ball, looking at the gaps. This is a run first type of scheme. It starts with looking at the keys with the read options and in the gaps and stuff, and then where the user at. What he decides. This guy has no user skills. He's aggressive. He's beating himself out of this thing. This is gonna be very fun. And another focal point we're gonna think about today is getting to the outside. Making sure the outside is sealed before you go that way. There's so many ways to manipulate the defense and the user out here. It don't make no sense. And you can make most of these schemes look like this thing can get very high octane at times. It can get very explosive. Once you master it too. I tried to be greedy right there. First play passing on the game. First time passing, and I'm almost at halftime. I'm winning still. So I don't feel bad. We staying ahead of the chains anyway. So yeah, he's running a lot of cover 2. That's what we do see. He's running a lot of cover 2, and one thing about cover 2, you're gonna see that throughout this whole video. One thing about the cover 2 is you can run against it because usually on the point of attack, look at this low pass right here, spiral, dart. Just beamed it to him. That was a low pass. I held L2 when I threw that pass. That's a mechanic right there. That is a real mechanic. Sometimes you have to throw a low pass to throw that ball on a rope. Other than that, it'll be too high in the air. So yeah, as you can see on these run plays, especially versus the cover 2, their defense is backing up. Look at them backing up. Look at all those safeties just backing up. They're not even coming to us. We're attacking them and they're drifting back. So just seeing stuff like that, the little details right there will enhance your game and this scheme, and it will make this scheme slow down for you. And I don't care for passing. I pass because I see an opening. These guys out here pass because they have no other choice. They don't know how to build one play after another. That's why we call it play packaging. As you can see, we're still hitting them with the curl routes and the comeback routes and stuff like that. He's bringing safeties in. He's creeping, and we just got to make him play. We got to go to the vacant areas of the defense. Here we go, cover two, comeback route. Got him. Side pocket. 11 ball side pocket. Like playing pool or something. All right, here we go. On the goal line in the red zone. And as you can see, we're still in the pistol. This is the pistol strong. Like I always compare to those other guys. You better have a scheme, man, because you can't do four verticals on the 10-yard line. On the 4-yard line, you can't do no four verticals then, man. So as you can see, we were able to just push them back even more and more and more. And we're playing good defense on the other side of the ball. So here we go in the third quarter. I'm up by 2 possessions, steady running, thinking run first. I got the momentum going my way, and I want to keep it that way. And all that's going to do is make him start pinching in and cramming the box. He's going to start pressing a lot more. He's going to get overly aggressive, and he's going to beat himself out of the game. I'm just sitting here, see how I'm doing? I'm just sitting here waiting patiently, letting him make his own move. We have ways to attack everywhere on his defense. That's what we set these 16 audibles for. They're high-low reads, they're outside, inside run plays, all type of stuff, you name it. And we just took the dump off being safe because I want to get a first down. My goal right here is to take the third quarter out the game. We take the third quarter out the game, and that's going to put a lot of stress on his defense. It's going to put a lot of stress on his offense, really. Look at this block back there. Look at that safety back there. See how the outside is? We're trying to get the wide side to the right. Boom, nice block. Beautiful. This is what you call real estate. Godly. Man. That was over 30 yards. And that's what I'm saying. And that was on the ground. This is ground and pound. It's because we're letting him make his own mistakes. See how we're accounting for the defensive ends right here? The read man, the contain guy. And if we can't get to the outside, we got to go inside. There's somewhere that you can go. Beautiful. And on top of that, he's running a lot of cover too. So, like I say, on the point of attack, his defense is just drifting back. I don't even think he realized that. A lot of people don't even realize those small little details right there. Here we go right here, one-on-one on the outside. Look at the outside. Look at the receivers. We talked about this several times before. Nice. The alleyway was wide open because no one was sitting in the alley. I was able to just, once I read the contain and that guy was flat-footed and he froze or he committed elsewhere, like right then, I was able to go. Yeah, so you got to make sure you watch those guys get flat-footed and frozen. The read man is what I'm talking about when you do these read plays. And after you do it time after time after time, like I've been doing, you don't even want to go to other schemes. I don't even want to go to another scheme no more. So yeah, that's how I've been having a lot of fun with this stuff. And especially playing against the best defenses. Most people play with Kansas City, Green Bay, Buffalo, and Dallas. Watch this here. Got him. Nobody over there. It was a simple audible. Now, that's not in the scheme right there. I audibled to the full house, and then I just saw the wide open part right there. So, yeah, that's not in the audibles, but it was open. Yeah, man, because he's so keyed into the middle. Here we go again against Buffalo. Different opponent this time. Another defensive team. And first play of the game, first drive of the game. My audibles are already set. I've already called my timeout, as you can see. And it's time to get this thing started. It's like having a gun and you're loading your gun. You're putting all the accessories and stuff on your gun. All right, let's look at this pre-snap, man. As you can see, my slot receiver, this time we're working from the weak slot, pistol weak slot. It's a 2-on-1 matchup on the outside over there, and he's cramming in, and we're taking note of that. We understand the vacant areas over there. Nice combination. Flat comeback combo. All right, watch this formation shift. I went from the pistol weak slot to the pistol strong slot and audible to this stretch alert dragon. He didn't see that. That's how fast that happened. That's why we set the audibles. If I wouldn't have had stretch alert dragon in my audibles, I would have never been able to get quickly over there to that outside. And once again, the slot receiver is open. I can't. This is one of those guys that's going to be all over the place. You know, he's going to be, his eyes going to be everywhere. You got to see it. Small stuff matters. Let's look at that again. He just saw me audible to this again, and you can see him on his safety on the left side back there. Once he saw that movement, his eyes are trained to look for the run. And watch how he stutter and spalt. See him? He froze. And that's all it takes is like 1 second to freeze somebody while you're in stride and you're already gone. So yeah, now he got a cornerback out there. He didn't base a line and stuff. So we gonna put a guy out there for him, match it up. See, the offense can match up. Defenses shouldn't be trying to match up all the time. It's okay for the offense to do it sometimes. That was a bad read right here. I should have gave the ball away. It was all right. You know, sometimes you're gonna make those mistakes. You know, that's a good defense out there, and he's trying to cram in a little bit. All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys remember the word MySpace. I don't know if you guys remember the scheme we did with the I formation where we call all of that real estate MySpace. That's how I consider that. Like on the left side, this isn't MySpace no more because he has another line of defense over there. So now we're back to the right side. Got him. What a beautiful bubble screen. It's an RPO type of style. We're able to run or pass. And we knew that cornerback had deep third responsibilities. We just saw it that it wasn't a cover two because it wasn't a too high safety shell. So what a brilliant read. That's just the benefit of having your audibles out there on the field for whenever the time is needed. You have, the tools. It's like a toolbox. My wrench, my hammer, my screwdriver, my tape measure, all of those have different functionings and they are needed at a certain time of the game. Sometimes you might be working on a project and only use a certain tool one time for 5 or 10 seconds and you don't need it no more. So that's how I see it with these plays, you know. So yeah, gotta set these audibles, man. They're very handy. Beautiful. Automatic route. That's in the audibles also. It's real estate out there. It's time to pass. Hey man, this thing it gets so fun when you're just executing and stuff. It makes you just want to play even more. Look at the left side right there. Left side out, wide open. We'll take it. Positive yards. Positive yards. Hey, we just want to win the down. If we get positive yards, we win the down. That's the whole primary goal. I don't know if you guys remember the I formation scheme, the I formation type last year when we called that area over there MySpace. When our last man of offense is the tight end, and there's no defenders over there outside of him. We call that green grass MySpace. And it's not safe to go over there unless it's just clear, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's just vacant. So that's why we have other audibles in here because we have to be able to just attack somewhere else. And there are different parts of this field that is just not covered every down. Every down, there's loops, there's windows, there's spaces and opportunities. You just gotta find them. Here we go right here, just looking at reading the scrape exchange, man. Whether he's gonna be flat-footed or he's gonna commit. And like I said, you have to practice this thing 1,000 times for it to become second nature. You have to take losses out of here. You have to understand how it feels to be stopped and ambushed, because some guys can ambush this stuff. If they call the right thing at the right time, they'll get you. Here we go right here. Just see my space to the right side. It's not really my space because he have a man over there. So I'm just gonna go in the middle. I just go in the middle and take what I can get. See if I can split half of the distance to the first down. And remember, he's in zone type of defenses. Nice pursuit this time, but you over pursuit. Boy, we make it look so easy, and it feels so good to just execute. Well, we finna run up the score on this guy, so that game is over. Buffalo Bills, 2 down, 1 to go. All right, man, putting that defense out on them again. That's what happens when you don't have a scheme. You're going everywhere with the ball. You don't have a strategy. You're just spinning. You're like a dog chasing its tail. I don't mind being backed up into my own territory. You know why? Because we have answers for all the spaces, all the cracks, all the all the gaps, all the windows. There's somewhere to go with the football every down. It's just you need to collect enough information pre-snap to know something, just to know something. Then you'll have anything positive. Look at this quick formation shift from the pistol weak slot to the pistol strong slot. Got him again. This is different, the whole different user now, but the same principles apply. And what I'm trying to do right here is just slice the defense on those stretch alert dragons. I don't care about going up the field or going all the way to the sideline. I just want to slice a nice piece of his real estate away from him. And then we go up the field once we get to the second level. So yeah, make sure you get the minimum first. Here's one of my new little favorite plays right here. It's called a halfback blast alert X smoke. It's an RPO style. We can hand the ball off. We take a quick glance to the left side and we anticipated zone coverage. And what that means is we know that the DBs over there, they have deep third responsibilities. And with that one guy who's playing underneath, he's going to be taken out by the slot receiver over here. So it's a 2-on-1 matchup once again. And then, the rest is yards after catch. Only thing about that play is it's going to force him to do cover 2 and man coverage, because if you do it versus double plays, that ball will be contested. So there will be a price to pay. So here we go, pre-snap. Once again, next play. We're not even thinking about X smoke alert no more. He is now. His eyes is over there now. I'm thinking about getting to the outside now if I can. There he go in the back. He froze. He's froze and flat-footed once again. And yeah, see, he got lured into man coverage. He didn't want to do man coverage. We made him jump into man coverage. And while he's thinking about X smoke alert, I'm going off to a whole nother side of the formation or the whole nother side of the playbook now. Look at his eyes in the wrong place once again. He's still waiting on that left side. Play packaging, man. That's why I mentioned this whole entire scheme. Each play plays off the next. See, he's waiting on X smoke alert from now on. That's why he's freezing out there in the back. He got to make sure that left side is protected. And I may not even come back to that to 5 or 6 plays later, but it'll keep him waiting over there and playing the guessing game. It's like cat and mouse, and he can't do what he want to do. Like, he's in reaction time. He can't go over there and try to ambush anything or try to, jump a route. That was a nice call. It was a cover 2. See, now we got him in cover 2 because he's waiting on that. But meanwhile, we know what can beat cover 2, So we're just waiting on our opportunity to hit the kill switch. All right, y'all, this is Coach KK. I hope y'all having fun. Happy Easter. You have found your golden egg.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the